Yeah, yeah. It's up. When it's up,
Whew.
it's up. And it's
Trying to
up.
trying to get this trying to get this oh no. Trying to get this situated. This looks a little bit better. There we go. Trying to get people to oh they ain't gonna be able to see that anyway. All right. Whew.
So how you feeling?
I'm actually I'll save it for when we got people in here. I feel
Yeah.
less I'll tell you when we get people
I feel a rant coming. I
in. I
feel a
mean,
good old rant.
I feel a certain type of a way.
I believe it.
Uh, uh, uh.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys know the rules. Regular rules still pertain. That means click the like button when you walk in, wipe your feet off at the door. We don't want your stinky feet up in the building. Yeah, we got another emergency broadcast.
It had to
The
happen.
chat said rest in peace, Drake.
Hey, watch your mouth in here. Yeah, I think Kendrick knew I was going on vacation too, man. He knew this was he knew, this was the time because we wasn't in the studio every day. You all right? Happy birthday to Jay Morris Beats.
Hey, happy birthday, Jay Morris Beats.
Yeet, 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 yeet. I'm back from vacay. I'm back, knuckle. Let me know when we got our quota in here, man. We can start talking.
We pretty much there. Yeah.
All
Oh,
right,
we
man. It
just
is what it is.
yeah
All
we
right.
just doubled it.
It is what it is. All right, cool.
We
Um,
in here.
Kendrick dropped again.
Uh huh.
What was it? Six
Another one.
sixteen,
Will
six
we say?
sixteen,
Will we
and
say this is back to back?
yeah, I mean, he's kind of said that he was going to do it on the other
He
record. Oh,
alluded to it.
side note, we can't play the record. The last video, did you see that? The email on it, we couldn't get it monetized when we played the song.
Oh, okay. Got struck.
So we got to be careful. I mean, it wasn't a strike, it wasn't a copyright strike, but you know,
Yeah.
hopefully everybody has done their due diligence and listened. Hey, that's what's up, Jay. I said, I said Jay Morris. I'll tell you what I said to him. Clue. I think you know what I said. No, I'll tell you after offline. But
For sure.
okay, we're state of emergency. We are here. Kendrick dropped again, 616 in LA. What were your initial thoughts, Clue?
Oh man, I was asleep. You guys were blowing up
616
my
is
phone.
early. I mean, you know we start the morning show at 12 because niggas get up late. So
Yep.
wasn't nobody ready for this. And this was my last day of vacation. I just had so happened to be up. And for some reason, I was just on Twitter. So I seen it when it came up in real time. I was like, son of a. Because you seen I sent y'all the message in the group chat
Yep.
super early. I seen it when it dropped in real time. I was like, son of a. And I'm not going to lie. When I first heard it, these are my initial responses, right? When I first heard it, like I loved it. I loved it. I was like, yo, this is dope. The beat's dope. He rapping. And then when I kind of like went back over it though, I kind of had to ask myself this: is he throwing knockout punches though? I don't feel like it. I feel like he's rapping good, and I feel like he's winning the battle. So don't let me get up here and get to capping for Drake just because I'm Team Drake. But I don't know. I mean, he has a couple of lines like, "What is it? The braids is trending on Twitter still." So that is definitely a funny line. I felt like it took him a minute to start it heating up on this record. Like
Yeah.
the first maybe 24 to 30, he was just, and it was dope. He was rapping. Then when he got into the shit about act, I think he was doing this shit, and I think he's being very methodical in what he's doing. At the same time, it's kind of like what I predicted, and you got to give me credit for this. I was like, he's such a good rapper. It's hard for the common rap fan to understand what he's doing when he's doing it. Niggas is like, the 616 is a quadruple entendre. That's when Tupac was born. It's when this time that OJ wife was pronounced dead. 616, his father's dead. I'm like, nigga, how is the regular person gonna know all of that?
But it was a
So,
quadruple.
and that's what Drake said that he wanted was a quadruple entendre. It's starting to get ugly. I now kind of am giving J. Cole some grace because I think he stuck his head out in the traffic and seen niggas was, it was crazy in the street. So he opted for the sidewalk. I think Kendrick at this point is beating Drake at his own game in a sense because Drake is the commercial king. They said that like he might have the number one record in the country with this Euphoria shit.
Bro, there's Jeff
He got
Life just
9 million
said
plays in a day.
Jeff Life just said 6/16 is the date that Euphoria the show premiered as well.
And 616 was the first time that Kendrick performed with Drake in Toronto in 2011. It's so
Oh
layered.
wow.
But just
But
like
see
how they
that's
said the
what's
eight,
crazy. Is like the thought process to be how layered he is. It's like they're not super punches like you said, like blatant bam, here's a knockout easy punch that you could digest. But it's so many layers that it's like people are gonna probably take this record apart for like the next few years and still
I mean, they
find new
wasn't even.
stuff.
They got. I think there's a magazine right now that has Euphoria as the best diss record of all time. I'm like, okay, how can you know that after 4 days is just fucking ridiculous? But okay. I don't know. I think that I was having a conversation the other day. Somebody said 616 is the death date of Hitler. No, 616 ain't the death date of Hitler. When he dropped the other joint the other day, when he dropped on Tuesday,
hmm
that was the day, like
Hitler.
the date that Hitler died. I'm like, how does this nigga even know all this? This nigga must read a lot of books. I don't even be knowing all these dates type shit. I don't know. I feel like Drake has to drop tonight. I don't think you
Yeah.
can let people sit with these records over the weekend because
Oh.
only thing that people have from you right now is push-ups. And while push-ups is cool, I don't think it's enough. You was talking about 6 other niggas on that record, and niggas took Taylor Made off of the streaming services. Did you see that too? Did you see what the nigga did? So
Taylor
Drake,
Swift's producer?
yeah. So it's literally Taylor Made.
That's crazy.
Like, what is this guy doing, man? This guy's crazy, man. What's
It's
going
crazy.
on, man?
And
I,
yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. There's so many hidden layers to it and so much like dynamics and thought. Like, bro, it's literally diabolical. Like, it's nuts.
I think that I think I put this in our group chat too. I don't know if this was a fight worth having. Like now that
For
it's
what
now
side?
that you're in the fight, okay, cool, all right.
From
But
whose position? You're talking about
from
from
Drake,
Drake's?
from Drake, I just don't. I just think that there was way more to lose than to gain. And like if people would have given you the crown of king of rap over Kendrick, okay, like nigga, you didn't necessarily need that. You already were the most selling artist. You already had love commercially everywhere with all the other cool rappers. Like it ain't like it was some Vanilla Ice type shit where it was like you were the number
Yeah.
one selling artist, but you were totally disconnected from the culture. Like you were making records with everybody that was a top artist in the game because apparently how this whole beef started was Drake reaching out to Kendrick and J. Cole for first person shooter, and Kendrick was Heisman and shit like, I'm good. And so Drake felt away, and then based on what they were saying on the record, Kendrick felt away, and then that's why he dissed them both on, and then that's how we even got here. But had I been Drake, I might have just let that one go. I mean, you had been letting it go this whole time, and I was the nigga that was telling him to get in the ring and fight. But now I'm just like, this shit has gotten out of control. Like
Hey.
I don't like. Okay, I was having this conversation this morning.
Uh huh.
I said this. This is my fear. I'm old enough to remember what happened to Ja Rule. What I mean by that is niggas be acting like they don't remember how much of a stranglehold Murder Inc. and Ja Rule had on the game. They had a mean run. Ja was killing shit. And then when 50 got through with his ass, it was like he was the laughing stock of hip hop. And
Yeah.
when he made Wanksta, when he when he said that he sang like the Cookie Monster, when when he did all that shit, I just remember John never recovered from that. To this day, has not recovered that, and that was Ja going against a nigga, a powerful nigga at the time, but won. It wasn't like 50 went and got help. If anything, 50 had been getting blackballed by the nigga and came back and was like, he had the help of Dre and M with him. But when he was going straight after Ja, he didn't have them niggas. He went straight at Ja. And what I'm saying is, I've seen niggas get washed out of the culture. And with this situation with Drake, I just feel like with who Kendrick is going at him, trying to strip everything away from him, and then with all the other top notch artists, the
Yeah.
other 6 to 8 artists that have formed in a line. Like, how do you do that? Like, even if you get it off and get this nigga off you, what do you do about these other guys?
Yeah.
They're always gonna be subbing you. They're always gonna be dissing you. Like, they're saying that Future and the week, like Future and Metro Boomin moved their dates on their tour to be in Toronto during OVO Fest. Like, what if
Wow.
they bring the weekend? What if they bring Rick Ross? Like, what if they bring Kendrick? Like, what is Drake gonna do? I don't know. I mean, what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts overall on what's happening right now?
I mean, I love it, bro. You know, I come from the battle rap culture, so I love when hip hop gets to this state again because it always seems like it's more entertaining. It seems like people are paying attention now. It seems like it just seems like sometimes rappers have to just smack the world and be like, "Pow, we have a superpower." You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I like that part of it. Like, um, do I think it's funny as hell that Drake's getting washed right now? Yeah.
But is he getting washed though? How washed is he
Yeah,
getting? I I feel like he's
yeah,
losing. I feel like he's losing
yeah.
because Kendrick has 2 records out, 100% directed at him, and he has one record out, 75% directed at Kendrick. So just by volume and I think that Push Ups, song wise, is better than both, song wise. But
Yeah.
this record wise, I think both of Kendrick's songs. Well, I think Euphoria is definitely better than Push Ups. This one, I don't know. I mean, I would probably give the edge of the Drop and Give Me 50 of this one over this one that just came out because I
You
think Drop and
think?
Give Me 50 is a great record. But
I don't
at the
know.
same time, though, I just don't know if he gave Kendrick enough. I feel like you were spreading it out. You were giving it. You gave Ross 4 bars. You gave Future 8 bars. You gave Metro a line. You gave Weekend 4 bars. That's a lot of distribution to niggas. And now niggas ain't really listening to that record 2 weeks, 3 weeks later. But everybody's listening to this Kendrick record, and everybody's listening to this new Kendrick record, and he's
Yeah.
so layered. And I think that's where Drake may have underestimated what was happening because you think that Drake is going to have the replayability because he's the bigger artist and he's a bigger pop artist. And so you think people will just play the song more, but it seems like the inverse is happening and niggas are playing Kendrick shit more because they're looking for all the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't feel like we've ever seen two guys at the top compete like this. I honestly feel like anybody else that's doing music right now should just stop dropping music for a minute until this shit is over. I don't even mean that disrespectfully, because shout out to Moneybag Yo. Like, he just dropped something today, and niggas was like, man, when is Drake responding?
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so niggas
Yeah.
ain't even, and you know, the record's fire. Like, I listened to the record. Shout out to Moneybagg Yo, but it was just like, I don't know if this is the time. Unless you dissing somebody, I think niggas should just stay in the house until this is over. And I don't think it's over. This is what I truly believe in my heart of hearts. Drake is entirely too smart to have jumped out the window like he did if he one didn't have a joker up the sleeve, and for two, if he wasn't ready to go all the way to the fence with it.
Yeah.
He's just too smart. He just would have ignored the nigga. Like, why? Kendrick didn't say anything in that like that shit that was so abrasive that a nigga had to respond.
So now you your first initial take was that he had to respond.
Who, Drake?
Yeah.
No, I'm just confused.
Now it's like,
I
nah, you
wanted
shouldn't
him
even
to
have said
win.
you shouldn't
Well,
even have
no,
said shit.
but see, that's the thing. No, it's just, well, because I didn't know Kendrick was gonna do this,
I
and I'm
told
going off the
you.
ignorance. I'm going off my ignorance of never seeing a Kendrick Drake. I mean, a Kendrick diss record. I didn't know this
Yeah.
nigga be fucking dropping his shit at 616, and that's a 5 layer meaning of why he dropped it at that time. And this nigga's a monster, man. Like, nah, I think you should leave niggas like this alone. That's why they say you should leave quiet niggas alone, man.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, they
Yeah.
say even a fool is considered wise until he, opens his mouth. So you know what I'm saying? So it's just like with Kendrick's like, I didn't know. So I just thought since I hadn't seen him in a battle that maybe he couldn't battle. Well, I couldn't have been more wrong.
I
I
agree. I knew it was
So my
coming,
thing
bro.
was like, no, Drake got to get out there in the field and fight. I didn't know this nigga was gonna come out here with two guns on him. I thought it was a fight. What are you doing with that knife, sir? But I do feel like Drake is finna. I feel like Drake got something.
Yeah.
Oh, Drake better have something. He
Yeah.
has to,
Has
and I
to.
feel like it has to drop tonight. A nigga said, niggas is saying that Drake was getting ready to drop this morning, and he has some lines in there about Kendrick fucking Cash Doll. Somebody in OVO went to Kendrick, told him what Drake's plan was. That's why he had the rebuttals, and it made
Mm.
Drake tuck the rebuttal.
Wow.
It sounds like there's some people in Drake's circle that want to hurt him.
Yeah. I mean, it be like that. It really be like that. There's always a Judas. They always say there's always a Judas. So
Man.
I
Hold
don't
on, let
I
me let
don't
me hop into some of these comments. Niggas, I already knew y'all was gonna be. But see, that just shows how much of a trill nigga I am. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna run from the smoke. I can stand on the hill and then come stand on it again. Drake's still my favorite rapper. Shit,
your favorite
we
rapper's
just
getting
having
his
a hard
ass
time.
beat.
Hold on a second. He ain't getting
Your
his ass beat.
favorite
Hold on.
rapper got a black eye.
Hold on a second. Let me see what everybody's saying. Hope you're still enjoying my time off. I just got back to the city, but I had a great time off. Thank you. Um, for sure. Jeff Life. Miss Kiwi, what up? It dropped at 916 there. You know what that is. 916. You feel me? That's where I'm from, Sacramento. Um, Doe, the chat, what up? All right, everybody in here. I'm just saying what's up to you. I'm just addressing all the people. Hold on one second. These Floyd Mayweather. No, I saw bait. They're both battling each other, waiting, but Kendrick is forcing harder. Yeah. 16th scene is the okay. Drake is the only rapping part. Okay. Man, y'all in the comments heavy.
Oh yeah, they going in.
Drake is insecure. He wants to be loved. Drake don't know how to mess with a grown man. He only had experience with minors. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, I stayed away
Kendrick
from that
literally
one.
back to back Drake. He did. Drake need therapy and a long break.
Sheesh.
Drake highly a psych. Kendrick a highly a psycho. I mean that in the most kind way. No, he is. Clue's finishing mood in Mortal Kombat is called the cheese and cornbread. Hilarious. Doughboy hyped the beige man up. Maybe I did. Hey, hit me twice. Well, I must be fighting the octopus. Yes. Shit, still wonder why Drake begged the trained assassin to watch him. He seems not to have noticed that some of the greatest diss tracks of all time were written by conscious rappers. Nas, KRS-One, yeah. Don't want to throw in the towel. I do. I just want this to go back The difference between Drake and Ja. Drake got pop success as well as hip hop. Okay. All right, I had a lot of comments in there. So I didn't even know these damn comments. You read some of these goddamn comments. Shit, I didn't realize there was that many.
Oh, they've
Um,
been commenting.
I don't know, man. Like this is like the conversation about. I've been. Let's have this conversation.
All
Let's
right,
have this conversation.
let's do it.
Do you feel like Drake can say nigga?
Yeah,
His daddy's black.
yeah. I mean,
Who? So let's just have the conversation.
but
Who can
it's
say nigga?
funny.
Who
It,
can say
it's
nigga?
it's funny because like the reason it's funny is because like you could tell he's one of those black dudes that were raised like really white.
But why? But I didn't. I just get like this is my thing, right?
So it's
I've
it's
never
it's
had a problem. I've never had a problem with anybody saying it, as long as you don't say it to me in a disrespectful way.
yeah.
So, like, I've heard Mexican kids say nigga. I've heard Chinese kids say nigga. And I understand that for the younger demographic, you know what I'm saying? It's just how they talk. It's a part of the culture. But now it's starting to be dragged into the light like, Drake, you're not qualified to say the N word. And I don't want to say I have a problem with that, but I'm just like, okay, why though? Because his
It's
dad's
because he's
black.
from Canada, like you said. The other people get passed because they were raised in the culture.
Who?
Drake wasn't.
But where is the black and white of who can say it, or is it just all subjective based on who you're asking?
It's subjective, because
Because
like certain
you
people.
like, because like, okay, you say nigga, you
I
ain't
say nigga
black,
all the time. Nope,
you ain't black.
nope. But I was
I,
raised
I
around showline Crips, cuz.
but I've never, I've never felt offended when you say I like, I just what he's like. I'm not the nigga to
it's
be like this person can say it, this person like, but I just want to know what is it?
yeah.
Because J Cole says it, he's mixed too.
He was raised more in the hood. Like it's like you said, it's a
So that
culture.
is where you were raised.
No, but it's what you said. It's cultural. So like if he was raised in a area in the culture that's used, and Drake, like I've stayed in Canada. Have you been to Canada?
Yeah.
I stayed in Canada for
I
two and
wasn't
a
in the
half.
slums. I mean, I was on tour, but I went
Yeah,
there for a
and
few
I,
days.
and I know there is slums in Toronto and shit like that.
Poutine is highly overrated, but that's neither here nor
Poutine
there.
is good.
Highly overrated, but
um, but yeah, I was out there for a few months and I didn't hear it once. I never heard the word be used once.
but my
And there's
thing
a
is
lot
this.
of French Canadians, like, so I think the culture is different, but
But who
like you
gets to
said, there's
say?
hoods up there too.
But who gets to say who says it? Who is that authority to say this Democrat? Because Fat Joe says nigga, he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, again, it's where he was raised. Like
So if
Puerto
he was
Ricans are
raised in the
basically
suburbs,
black over there,
so if he was raised in the suburbs, he couldn't say it.
kinda.
That doesn't make sense. So based on where you were raised, depends on if you can say it or not.
I mean, for one, I'm not black, so I can't say who can or not.
I am,
But
but yeah,
but
I've always thought that it
I
was
know I
interesting.
know like okay, so where I was raised, it's just like West LA, it's just like that we're a melting pot. It was only blacks and Mexicans where I was raised, and like like we're one in the same. Like we don't have a divide like in other places in LA and stuff. Gang culture causes a divide, feel me?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Has anybody ever questioned you for saying nigga in your life?
Um
In your life, has anybody ever been like, "What you saying that
no,
for?"
but old black man didn't like it being used around him, and I respected that. Bro told me, uh, oh yo, I don't really like that, but there's certain words that I don't like hearing that don't mean nothing, but in my neighborhood it means something, and I check people, hey bro, I don't like that word, and it's nothing
But
to do with
you've never had like nobody relative to your age be like, "Hey, bro, I
nah,
don't want you saying that around me."
nah, nah, nah.
I just think it's an interesting take because now everybody's like, "Can Drake say it?" I
Of
never
course
had a
he
problem with it.
can, but the thing is, it's a funny take to
It's a
to use
hilarious
to
take.
use against him.
Oh, it's
So
hilarious.
yeah,
All
so
is
so
fair in love and war. But
So
now
that's why it's being
I
used.
think that it's gonna be interesting the next time Drake says nigga. Like Drake is gonna like Drake has his work cut out for him. I think you just lean into all of this.
Hey,
Like,
the
and what I
chat
mean
is
by that
funny.
is you make this funny, you go comedy. Like you can't bar your way out of this. You can't serious. But then like, but Kendrick is nothing but serious. I don't know.
Hey,
Ah, why is he doing this to my hero?
why is the chat saying, "Hey, Clue ain't black"?
No, he's not. He got that goddamn black mask on, but he ain't black. The mask is black. So
Oh my
I don't know.
god.
Put a poll up there. Like, who can say nigga? Because different people, like Ja Rule let Jennifer Lopez say nigga. Are you LA? She
Again,
said
she's a
nigga.
Puerto Rican from New York. She was really
So
on the
Puerto
block
Ricans can
with
say it.
fools.
So Puerto
Yeah,
Rican people can say nigga.
Puerto Ricans are black and Latin.
Bro,
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't Puerto Rican nigga. I don't know.
hell yeah.
I thought, but I thought Puerto Rico was a place.
It is, but like,
I didn't know that. That was okay. I hate and don't timestamp this. I don't need my ignorance timestamped. But I was thinking Puerto Rico is a place I've never been, so pardon my not knowing. It's a place, and Puerto Rican people are Puerto Rican. I didn't know that Puerto Rican were black and Latin people, and I
in the
just feel
same
like this is
place.
gonna come off the wrong way, and I'm gonna look real stupid. But I don't care. I didn't know.
Like Panama, Brazil, Puerto Rico.
But those are
There's a
Brazilian people. That's not.
Yeah, but there's a lot of black people there, bro.
I get that there could be black people in Puerto Rico and there could be black people in Brazil, but from what you just said, I thought you were saying Puerto Rican people have black blood in their body.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Today
Yeah.
years old.
Nah,
I
there's
didn't know.
a whole lot of Puerto
I thought
Ricans,
Puerto Rican was like Puerto
Brazilians,
Rican. Then Puerto Rican people
Belizeans.
speak Spanish, right? Or is that Puerto
Yeah.
Rican?
Bro,
Is Puerto Rican different than
Hen G
Spanish?
from Ice T's crew, Evil E, Ice T's DJ, speaks straight fluent Spanish. Black as hell, lives in South Central. But, you know, they're,
They said
they're, they're
Gina Rodriguez got cooked in the media for using nigga and had to apologize. That's what I'm saying. We gotta wait. Hold on. Wait. Puerto Ricans are Spanish speaking black people? Is it? We
This
gotta
is
get. We gotta pull
funny.
this up.
You're
We gotta pull.
hilarious, bro.
We gotta pull. I don't be knowing.
You're
But see,
hilarious.
niggas will call me stupid because I don't be knowing shit. But I'll be like, well,
You
I
know
just didn't know shit.
Noriega is Puerto Rican.
Okay.
He's
What
black.
that mean? I,
Noriega.
I
Drink
know,
champs.
but okay. I didn't know. No, I didn't know he was Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican. He reps it hard. Pause. No Diddy.
Oh. so so okay. So if you're mixed with black and white, you can say it.
I mean, you're black.
Okay. This is such a funny topic. What do y'all feel, chat? Who can say nigga? Hold on. Somebody said not all. They said that you might not be right, Clue, about your Puerto Rican theory.
Oh no, of course not all are
Okay.
mixed, but I mean
Side note, I
there's
got some beads when I was on my trip. See my beads?
a
I'm all
bead
about my
gang.
beads. Bead gang. This one is Tiger Eye. This one is the blue one is for I forgot what these all were for, but they all mean some stuff. Okay, so okay,
Yeah,
Rough Dog said
I
everybody
got
but white people.
I got my onyx and my
I
jade.
I need some honest. This blue one, I forgot what it was, but I think it's for discipline. That's what it is. This one's for discipline, and this green one, what's green for again?
Prosperity.
Something or was it integrity? I forgot what it was. But yeah, I got some new joints. I needed some new ones, and I felt balanced ever since I put it on. So they said everybody but white people. So can Derek Jeter say nigga?
Derek Jeter, well, he's
He's black and
black,
white.
isn't he? Yeah, he's black.
So what if your dad's white and your mom's black? You can say it. If you have a white father,
Yeah,
you can say nigga.
yeah.
I don't know the rules, man. Kendrick's changing everything.
I mean, he's just making a joke. I
I
think
know,
he's just joking.
that
But
nigga
it
said
is funny
but it's
as
a
hell.
funny joke, and when the joke like has
Becomes a
legs, then it
conversation.
starts the conversation.
Yeah, nah, it does. Um, yeah, I mean, like people of African descent only in my book, even though nobody should be saying it. He's Dominican Vin Diesel.
Can Vin Diesel say nigga?
I mean, isn't he black?
I don't know. He don't look black. I don't be knowing, bro.
Vin Diesel looks like an alien.
That nigga got a big ass head. That nigga's head is huge. Omega said, "I
No
wish I could
diddy.
call in." You know what? We're gonna figure out how to get people to call in next week because we do want to start having callers on the morning cup of dough morning show. We're gonna figure it out. Um, yeah, I don't, man. I don't. I think he can say nigga. This is the funny thing though. Why? You're right. I would tend more to agree with what you're saying, Clue, because then nobody have a problem with him saying nigga before they stop liking him.
Yeah, it's
So it
just
has to
funny.
just be an angle.
Yeah, it's an angle. It's funny.
But I
It's
do
his
think it's funny.
humor.
Just, I think anybody can say nigga. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can say nigga. You just got to be able to accept whatever comes along with that. Anybody can
It,
say anything.
exactly. You got to stand
Anybody
on
can
it.
say nigga, but you got to be able to say it around people, and if they have an adverse reaction to it, you're gonna have. But that's why I say I don't care who says nigga, as long as you don't call me like nigga in a racist way. And even if you did that, I don't know. I mean, I probably just look at you like you were stupid. Like, all right, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I gotta do something. Like I'll be like, all right, man, watch out. Like it's just, I'm not vested in it like that. You know what I'm saying? And then plus with these younger kids, I just be like, man,
All
it's
right.
all in the music. Like, and do you know there's a video that resurfaced of Kendrick Lamar on stage and a white girl's on stage with him, and she said the N word, and he was just as happy as anybody.
Oh shit! I didn't see
Yeah,
that one.
yeah, man. The videos never go away. How much time does Drake have to return fire? I say it needs to happen by midnight. Because what you
Ooh.
need to do, you need to get it to people by midnight, put it on all streaming platforms. Listen to me, Drake. Listen this, Drake. It's red button time. Everything that you have about this nigga that you've accumulated, everything you don't like about him, every angle, all systems go. It needs to be a fire track. It needs to be up tempo, club banger. Don't try to match him and what he does. That nigga is MMA on your ass right now, hitting your ass with arm bars and elbows. Take this back up and do what you do. Ma, 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 ma. That's what you do. You're nice with that. Stay with that. You got to be Floyd against Connor right now. Don't you take your ass to the ground, Drake. Make a hit record, drop it tonight, so everybody can listen to it over the weekend and be scathing. You got to be scathing. And if I was him, I would up the ante and drop a video with my shit with some
uh.
funny visuals.
Yep.
I would go that way because
Yeah.
Compton City G's was funny, but Compton City G's was really funny when they had AJ Johnson on the side looking
Yeah.
like Easy like
Easy.
yeah,
Yeah.
that shit like nigga. So there's just different ways that you can go and make the. Oh wait, no, that was Dre Day. That was Dre Day when he had
Trade.
AJ Johnson. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dre Day.
Rest in
But yeah,
peace, AJ Johnson.
absolutely. So that's what I would do. He should be in the lab, dropping a record. It should be funny. I feel like he's running out of allies. Why would Taylor Swift's producer do this? He out here shouting Taylor out,
Hey.
and
Well,
your producer gonna go and run with Kendrick.
Brad, bro. Brad will buy anybody a beat. A producer ain't got no hand, no hand in it. He just
And the
he
beat
wanna.
is cold too.
The beat is cold. And then he did the Al Green thing, and then Al Green Drake's dad was a guitarist and writer for Al Green.
What the
So that
fuck,
just
man? What in the entire fuck are you doing, man? I
like
didn't even know
down
all
to
this
the
shit.
down to the beat, it was a battle. Like that's why you're saying it don't have KO punch power, but it's like everything he did was an angle. Like down to picking the beat. It was like, oh, use this sample because yeah, his dad played guitar on that. Like what?
It's
Who knows
how
that?
how do niggas even know that? Like how
It's
do y'all even,
crazy. Crazy,
And
bro.
that's
The
the thing too. I feel
levels.
like Drake has some people in his circle that are trying to hurt him, and that's just got to be where the paranoia sits in.
I mean,
That's got to be like, who can I trust?
that plays out in battle rap culture, bro. Like that happens.
Oh, wait, 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 time out.
Uh-huh.
What did you have to say about that, Mister Battle Rap aficionado? We should get Clutch on here because Clutch will keep it 100.
Oh, don't
They
play.
are
I'll,
saying
I'll
that
hit him up
Kendrick
right now.
hit him. They are saying Kendrick was taking bars from battle rappers. That whole "I hate you" scheme, very reminiscent of what K Shine did. I think it was against DNA, but it could have been against somebody else. But he was like, "I hate you." I mean, he did the whole "I hate this, I hate this, I hate this," and Calico had a very similar scheme to that. The whole killing my homies, YMW Melly, Geechee did that.
Mm.
So there are raps that he is. I'm not saying that he borrowed them.
He
I'm
okay.
saying that they've been said before. If you ask Clutch, Clutch will know.
Um,
Ask him about the K Shine "I Hate You" scheme because he does have one. I think Calico had one,
well,
and
okay,
then
but
also,
wait, but the "I hate you" scheme, like the "I hate your clothes," that came from the DMX interview he
no,
did with the
no,
Breakfast
but it
Club or
also came
whatever.
from, battle rap years ago
Yeah, but
as
he
well.
was referencing DMX.
No, no, I can't give him that. No, and I
Even the
don't. We would have
that
to
was a
check dates on
reference
that.
to
We would
DMX
have
on
to
the
check.
Breakfast Club.
No,
I
we would
hate
have to
the
check.
way he talks, the way he
No,
walks.
no,
That
no,
was
no, no,
DMX's what
no,
he
no.
said. He
I
talked
mean, he
all
might be.
about Drake.
He might be. All I'm saying is that there are battle rappers that have used that angle as well, like that same talk. Like, who's that one battle rapper? He was like, "My fit better than yours, my bitch better than yours." Like niggas have like that rapid style. That's where that came from. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about in rap form. It had been done in battle rap. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then what about the YMW Melly shit from Geechee?
Okay, so what was that one?
Basically the same line. I'm killing my homies. YMW Melly. Same shit that Kendrick said. I'm not saying that he took it, because that's a hell of a thing to be saying a nigga stole. I mean, I guess great minds think alike. But, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes nigga might, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I gotta
All
go
I'm saying
back
is
and
I'm an avid battle rap fan, and when I seen that shit, I was like, I didn't catch it right at first, but then niggas started pulling up old footage. I was like, oh yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping.
okay, I gotta go look that up. I gotta see what the similarities were to have a actual judgment on it. Um, but yeah, that's crazy if it
But I
did.
mean, but at the end of the day, that's nitpicking. Can't
Yeah,
take away from, and I never want to be that guy. Like, I
yeah,
never want to be that guy. Like, I sat here and talked all that shit about Kendrick not coming outside to fight. Kendrick had been out 2 times in the last 72 hours with 10 minutes of music. He's doing what the fuck he's supposed to do. And from what I heard, the nigga, they said the first version of Euphoria was 19 minutes.
wow,
I don't know what the fuck you talking about for 20 minutes, but god damn.
that's crazy.
Marty McFly said it's like joke stealing. Who's to really say? I know. Because niggas could just take your shit, remix your shit. That's why like half the sketches you be seeing online be niggas that's taking comedians' jokes and just putting it in to sketch form.
Yeah, but then
And then you hear a
like you
nigga, and then
said
you
too, great mind think alike. Like I've literally heard a bar that I said like 4 years before Sean Price said it. I heard, and then I'm like, yo. But then I also heard a bar I said used by Killer Mike years after I said it, and it was like a way out random bar that like you wouldn't even think of. But I mean, I never even put those songs out, so I know he didn't hear them. So
right.
it's like, okay, like it just happens. But it was literally damn near the same exact line.
No, I
So
mean I
I
hear you,
know
and
it happens.
I don't
Yeah, I
want
know it
to
happens.
discredit Kendrick for what he did, because even if, like, whatever, the nigga rapped for 10 minutes, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, but there was 2 lines. Nah, and I'm not gonna be that nigga. I'm not. I'm not. One of the goalpost pushers. I'm not gonna see the nigga do this, and they be like, but no, he came out and
That's
he's kicking ass.
funny.
He's doing
Hey,
what he's supposed to do, and until Drake comes back outside, he's going to be losing.
this fool Rough
So
Dog been roasting me. He is hilarious.
that's a cool, Scorpion. Jay Morris says, that happens in comedy as well. Oh yeah, niggas be out here thieving, taking shit. Happens in a
Facts.
lot of spaces actually. But
Yeah.
you know, it just is what it is, man. But I feel in this area, Kendrick's up. I mean, I don't know if you can call it round by round, but I would just say that he has two records out. Drake has one, so I would call it 2-1. I feel like if Drake comes out with a haymaker, he could even this thing up, and then maybe they both drop one more record, and then we can just kind of get out of this thing because I don't want to hear this forever. Um,
Yeah.
like I mean, how much more are you guys gonna say about each other? You know what I'm
The
saying?
crazy thing, bro, is I think both of them have their main piece of battle material still on the cut. I don't think either one of them, like you said, dropped that KO punch. I think they're both like, oh, I'm gonna keep this one sitting right here because if he really does push that button, I got a button to push too. Because you have to
Well,
right now.
so you don't feel like no? I feel like Euphoria
Was there?
was a precursor. Like I feel like if that wasn't his one, it was a. I feel like it was a power shot. It might not have been his knockout, but it was definitely he put something behind it.
Yeah, no, I think it's all. I think what Kendrick's been doing has been crazy next level methodical. Um,
I do feel like
but
niggas gotta like stop like I feel like niggas is just like, you gotta understand, the nigga said walk down the street. What that means is if you I mean, I feel like niggas is they giving them a little extra gas, which is safe to say. Like some niggas is acting like some of this shit, like they acting like every line is just like, oh my God, you just gotta hear what Kendrick's like, in the Parkinson line, like I mean that's cool. But Cal said that line too. Calico said that line in Battle Rap too. Um, but I mean, the Parkinson line is cool, but it ain't like, I mean, come on, nigga, we MCs. It ain't like, yo,
yeah,
this
yeah,
nigga's lost his mind. I mean, it's cool,
nah,
but it ain't
yeah.
like
I
nuts.
didn't. I don't feel like he threw really punchlines like that. I think it was more layered lines, like really.
Nigga, put it like this. Put it like this. The nigga Kendrick. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure y'all see that fly ass painting in the background with all the gangster movie
Is that the
people in it.
Godfather? Yeah,
Guys, no, it's those all the gangster movies. So it's like it's
Bronx
Tony
Tale,
Soprano, Scarface, Goodfellas, all that shit. Yeah.
dope,
But what the hell was I just saying? Who was I saying it about? Oh, side note, I ain't smoked for a week. I feel like a different person.
dope. How you feel clear minded?
Yeah, I mean, it's not even like it was like I just was just like, yeah, I'm just going not, and I didn't even think about it, for the whole week. It was just cool. I know it was just a random thought that I'm saying, but yeah, I didn't even really think about it, that whole time. Um, so how do we think this is going to end up? What is your prediction for this? Do you feel like Drake has no chance?
Oh no, I think Drake is
You
gonna
Drake hating,
drop
you
his
Drake
next
hating.
one, and it's gonna
Uh,
be his haymaker. I think this is gonna be the strongest record from. Oh, we got Kid Clutch in the motherfucking building. But yeah,
Kid
I
Clutch,
think his.
let's ask Clutch, cause he was here.
Yo,
What's up, my boy? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
my niggas, what's happening?
What's popping with you, my brother? Hey, now you are. Hold on.
Shit, man, you know it. Niggas out here in traffic, you know what I'm saying? My nigga had to come to work though, you feel me? You know that the algorithm is algorithming right
It's
now, you feel
algorithm.
me?
So what do you think? You are a battle rap legend in this game. First of all, let me ask you this: did Kendrick take some bars from some battle rappers? Because that "I Hate You" scheme didn't K Shine have a very similar "I Hate You" scheme back? I don't know what battle it was, but I remember something very
Right,
similar. And I know that Calico had a very similar Parkinson line, and I know that Geechee damn near had the same YMW Melly line. So would that be safe to say, if nothing else,
right.
these are wild coincidences?
I would call it coincidences, and there are no there's no thought that has been unturned in battle rap that hasn't already been discussed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have to find ways to say the most creative way that I'm gonna kill you. So we're pretty much repeating ourselves for 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
gonna, you know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of like it's like a good joke. You feel me? Not even a good joke, a joke subject. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like talking about Trump right now. You feel me? Like that's, you feel me? That's a layup. That's so easy to, but it's so many things to talk about within Trump.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. I don't feel like he was biting. I feel like it was just more of a like, oh, this is fire in my head, and he put it down in the flow.
So has that ever? So
Because
Clue was just referencing this. So
yeah,
has this ever happened to you? Have you ever wrote like for a nigga and said some shit in the battle? Then after the battle, niggas was like, "Yo, such and such said this line." So has that ever happened to you before?
hell yeah, multiple times. I remember I had a battle with a nigga named BF in Santa Monica. It was a 1 rounder.
Shout outs
Shout out to
BF.
BF by the way, but I did kind of scandalous that day, nigga. I had a good day that
I
day.
bet. I
You know what
bet.
I'm saying? I had a good day that day, and it was a line that I said. Damn, what the fuck? I said it was on some football shit. Like um, you'll get clipped because you got your whole block in the back.
Hmm.
So like niggas was like, oh, I've heard that football scheme, the block in the back before. I was like, bro, my nigga,
Oh, I
it's
just got
thousands
it.
of
Clip
battles.
block in the back because a block in the back is clipping. Oh, I
Is a
just got that.
yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And I love the fact that it was sneaky. You feel me? Even now, like I love it. That's good writing right
Right.
there.
It
So
is
you know
clever.
what I'm
It's
saying?
clever. It's very clever.
Exactly. So yeah. But anyway, niggas was trying to get on me about that, and in my mind, I'm like, bro, I hadn't seen it, my nigga. And if the nigga did say it before me, hey, more power to him. But I ain't take it from Cuz.
Right.
You know what
So,
I'm saying?
what do you
So
think? What do you think about? What do you think about? Okay, so who do you have winning the battle right now? So it's. I mean, it's essentially 2 records to 2 technically, but the Taylor
yeah.
Made record got taken down. Let me ask you about this. How did you feel about Drake using the Tupac and the Snoop vocals? How did you feel about that angle?
I thought it was creative. You feel me? Because AI is
Me
here.
too.
We can't hide from it. It'd be different if it was like a nigga just jumped out the window with that shit. But this technology is here, so if people are going to use it and people are gonna take artistic chances. So I actually liked it. What I would have liked more is if he'd have found a way to really mimic their cadences, how they rap. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
being a writer, I could kind of tell, like, yeah, Pac wouldn't have said that like that. You know what I'm saying? So if he could have
Right.
gotten to that pocket, I think that would have made it even more fire.
It seemed like a
Facts.
lot of West Coast niggas was upset and kind of felt like that was blasphemous to do. I didn't feel that way. I felt like
At
it was a
all.
clever way to do it. He was hitting, 3 different angles from three. Like he was talking to him from the
Three different
two.
perspectives.
Oh, yeah, and then he
That
talked to
shit
him
was
from his
fire.
perspective. Right, I liked it, but they
Exactly.
removed it from all streaming platforms, so you can't even
Because of
hear it
the
now.
cease and desist shit, right?
Yeah, and they're fucking suing him and shit. Meanwhile, fucking Kendrick is getting these ridiculous Teddy Pendergrass shit samples cleared and shit, and it's almost like it's just being presented like the culture is fucking with me, not you. Who do you feel is winning this battle right now?
I got Kendrick winning slight edge.
Me too.
Slight
Me
edge
too.
because of it's the impact of the records. We have to understand we're only here because Kendrick kicked the door down.
Yeah.
You feel me? We have to remember that. Like Cub took the like nigga, fuck y'all niggas. Now niggas had to respond to that.
But
So
hold on. So this is now. So I don't know if you knew this, but this is the new information that's coming unearthed right now, right? They're saying
okay.
that the reason why this all kicked off was Drake had reached out to Kendrick and J. Cole to both be on first person shooter. Kendrick declined,
Right.
and so when Drake and J. Cole did they shit and it kind of felt like they was taking shots, that's when Kendrick got mad and dissed them both on future shit, and then that brought us to where we are now.
Here.
So, with
Okay.
that all being said,
Okay. So basically So waiting, my bad, but basically, like, and I'm gonna be honest, you feel me? I'm a West Coast nigga through and through. I feel like Kendrick is winning, but now I know that I feel like that's kind of soft. I don't like that.
Yeah, you
I don't
know,
like that,
it's
bro.
like,
Like, you feel me? That's some LL Cool J cannabis shit to me. Like, bro, you could have just asked me if I was saying. I thought we was homies, bro. Call me, my nigga.
right.
Hey, was you saying this about me? What you mean by that, bro? You could have kept. You feel me? I don't like that. But we got some
And
great hip hop out of it, so fuck it. You feel me?
yeah,
But that was
that
kind of soft on some man shit. That was kind of soft, bro.
and that's because this is my thing. I feel like now, because I was hard on J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, nigga, you doing all that apologizing and shit. But
Yeah,
now that I see what these niggas are doing, I kind of look at it like they was three homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Like, or at least in J. Cole's mind, like, nigga, we three partners. Like, nigga, yeah, y'all two niggas might not be seeing eye to eye, but nigga, we all do this shit. We all fuck
we
with
all
each other.
homies.
And then I think once J. Cole realized, oh no, these niggas really fucking hate each other and they're really fitting a clash, he was like, nah, because that's not the type of energy I have for
That he on.
either one of you niggas. And so I'm even changing my scope on J. Cole, like, okay, I see that a little bit more than maybe what I seen it for initially. Cause like now
No,
does does
absolutely,
does
absolutely.
does that's what I was gonna ask you. Does
Like,
what you're seeing
it should
between
make
Drake,
sense.
yeah, does it make you have a little bit more grace for J. Cole now?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. As a man, I definitely have more of a respect for him, but don't leave us in the dark, nigga.
Right.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you finna just turn a fade down, my nigga, in front of everybody, nigga, and you got fans depending on you, we need an
Yeah.
explanation, nigga.
You gotta
Hey,
say
bro,
something.
why are you letting this shit slide, nigga? Nigga, like, you supposed to be a nigga. You, I look up to you, nigga. How dare you let these niggas get this off? And he needed to
Yeah.
tell niggas, hey, bro, I thought it was something that it wasn't, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And these niggas got real beef, my nigga. Like, it ain't even that serious with me, my nigga.
Exactly.
And
That's what he should have
especially
said.
with,
Like
especially, yeah, but especially with you putting me on to the information that niggas was on the song. You feel me? Cole was probably like, now I'm really looking at Cub face like, nigga, like, why is you? What's up with this big three shit, bro? Nigga, what nobody dissing you, nigga?
exactly.
You
And
know what
I
I'm
feel like
saying?
if
Like, but we
anything,
Cole should have explained himself.
absolutely. Let me ask you this. I know that Drake is on the clock. How much time does he have to respond? I feel like he got to respond tonight. Because niggas
Uh,
was still dissecting Euphoria this morning when he dropped this shit. So he's
yeah, and now
almost
niggas is
running a
extra
play.
dissecting this.
Yes. And he took a play out of Drake's book by dropping a charge, and then a back to back like 3 days later. So I think Drake gotta drop tonight, and it gotta be everything he has, or I feel like he's in great danger of losing much more than this battle. This is what I believe. Let me
Yeah,
tell me what your thoughts are on this. I feel
talk to me.
like I feel like because in the zeitgeist of hip hop right now, all
Yeah,
these other big stars are aligning against him at one time, from the Rick Rosses to the Futures to the Kanyes to the Travis Scotts to the Weekends to the whoever else is lined up to be against him right now. And you know this, like, you can't fight everybody. Like, even when you get jumped, like, you can't beat up
right.
everybody. So even if he can get Kendrick up off of him, what is he gonna say when Ross disses him next week? What is he gonna say when Metro and Future move their concert dates to the OVO Fest, and then they bring out all these guests? I feel like they are aligning against this nigga to Ja Rule him and get him the fuck out of here. Do you feel like there's any credence to that? Because we've seen niggas get washed up and rolled out of hip hop, so we
Yeah,
can't say that this just
yeah,
can't
nigga on
happen to
me.
him.
Yeah, like, bro, but this the thing, and I'm glad you brought up job because that is a perfect example for this kind of principle. Like, everybody like to revisit history, but we was there. We all was
I was just
dancing to live it up. We all
yes,
was banging put it on me. We all
yes,
was fucking with Vidi Vici. We all fucked with
all
Rule
of that shit.
336. We was banging all that, my nigga. And so for a nigga to come out and see that 50 was so hot, and then he had Dre and M, so it's like you don't want to piss M off, and you don't want to piss
Nigga,
Dre off. So
come on.
we 50, we kind of gotta let 50 rock, nigga. He hot right now. So Drake is
Remember when he dropped
definitely
Wankster?
in
Remember when
danger.
everybody was saying Wankster?
Yeah,
When he nigga, he did the Wankster shit. He did the I smell pussy shit. Like I had never and nigga he boxed Ja Rule up. Ja Rule to this day has never recovered.
never recovered, bro. And it
That
takes
was
real
almost
niggas to bang Ja
that.
Rule.
Yo, think about this, bro. That was 21 years ago, my man.
Facts, facts,
And
Crazy.
Ja never recovered. That shit happened in '03. So I
man.
think I think Drake, and this is the sad
It's
part, bro.
dangerous.
Bro, it's spicy out here. And what do you say to this, right? Drake gave so many artists they first number ones, hot records. He's helped so many artists. Do you think that it's what do you say to the fact that in all of this, not one artist has stood up to stand by that man? Not one has stood up to be like, nigga,
Hey
fuck that,
man.
Drake. Let's go. Nigga, I got your back. Nigga, who you want me to shoot at? Like, have you ever seen anything like this? Ever?
Um shit, yes. Honestly, you feel me? In a lot of situations. Where you put a nigga on and they doing some shit, but and they're happy that you put them in their position, but the whole time they wanted your position. You know what I mean? It's like Prop Joe with Marlo. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then
Yeah.
Marlo told him like, "Yo, bro, like, hey, my nigga, I didn't ask to be your son, nigga." You know what I mean?
Woo.
So
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these niggas, they always wanted his spot to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And I think over time, you feel me, that emotion grew. You know, they say jealousy and fear is stronger than love. You know what
Damn.
I'm saying? So I think that a lot of that is going on as well. Cause also with maybe, cause Drake is a pretty fly nigga, and we can tell that he wasn't getting the bitches that he wanted in high school. So now he can get all the bitches he want now. He probably fucked more than a few of these niggas bitches, bro.
And he got to
You know what I'm
chill on
saying?
that. Like, that's what we be saying too. Like, and I'm a Drake fan. Like, Drake is my favorite rapper, but it's like just on some man shit, bro. Like nobody likes the nigga that's always trying to fuck everybody's bitch. And you gotta be careful with that shit
Facts.
because man, niggas bad shit be happening to
Niggas
niggas
will kill
behind
you.
like niggas that
Yeah.
knock you down over their bra,
You
bro.
ready to
And
die
that's
for
what
this
it
pussy?
to
Cause
me
I am.
it to
Nigga.
me it, to me it just it almost is. I don't want to call it a character flaw because I don't want to say like I ain't never knocked a bitch from a nigga, but at the same time it's like I would never fuck
Facts.
one of my homeboys friends. I mean, I would never fuck one of my homeboys
There you go.
chicks though. Like I just would never do that. Like and like once I know like that if you my partner and that's your if that's your broad, like now don't get me wrong, if she for the streets, then she for the street. But if that's your drunk, like
Exactly. But
I don't even look at her like
if you
that. I
love
would
her,
never
tell
even
me.
look at her like that. You said what?
Facts. Facts. It like like niggas be trying to front like, oh, that's my little A niggas. Tell me the truth. If you love that bitch, tell me, and I will leave her
Tell me.
alone, bro. Even if
Exactly.
she throwing it at me, I will leave it alone. But if you trying to be tough and be Mr. Cool, my nigga, you will get your chick hit.
And I think that's what's happened with a lot of these rappers. They probably was acting like they didn't give a fuck, and this nigga was just knocking everything down.
You feel
You
me?
know what I'm saying?
Like I just don't think Drake with the people he surround himself with, like he around some street niggas. He be around some. I just don't see this nigga being around all of these street niggas in a goofball all the time. I think niggas was goofball like moving like Drake. Man, Drake ain't gonna fuck my bitch, and nah, Drake can fuck your bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? You
You
thought
know
he was
that's
like a he
you
ain't
know
that lame.
the urban legend is that's how the whole Meek Mill thing kicked off because he was smashing that Drake was smashing Drama's chick behind the scenes. He got mad and then was getting in Meek ear like, man, fuck this Drake nigga. You know what I'm saying? Meek may have had some thoughts that did this nigga smash Nicki back in the day, like, and so that's why
You
Meek
feel
even
me?
jumped out the window against Drake. You know what I'm saying? So if it is all over some bras, man, I would hate because that's the reason why my heart does hurt over this beef is that not just with Kendrick and Drake, but with Drake and whoever else he's beefing with, we're gonna lose such great music from these collaborations. And for what?
bruh,
Because we still don't have
bruh.
no concrete reasons of what the nigga has done.
Man, bro, and I'm gonna be all the way 100. No one just brought this shit up, but it's gonna be a damn shame that we don't get another Drake Ross feature. Every feature
No,
they've
no.
ever done have
I've
created
absolutely brought this
the
up. I've
best.
absolutely brought this up. This that hurts
Man,
my heart. That hurts my
what?
heart for
Come on,
real.
bro. Diced
And for what?
pineapples, nigga.
Come
Like,
on, man.
like, nigga, man, bro. Like, I two
They
stepped with the baddest bitches.
dog
I
the
thank
lemon
God for these
pepper,
niggas.
the lemon pepper freestyle, the free spirit, the what is it? The black roses.
Stay
They came
scheming.
out with a three piece. Like man, them niggas, man. I don't. It just that's the sad thing, about all of this. This is like man, like we losing we losing some great music, off of this. Let me just ask you this though.
Yep.
Um, and I asked Clue this, and I let me see where your answer stacks up against his. Do you feel like Kendrick is hitting this nigga with any knockout blows with the shit that he's saying? Because now, mind you, he is saying some cool shit. He is,
Yeah.
but is he saying like, oh, like you're a battle rapper? Like, can you tell me two or three lines that have stood out to you, like you from Kendrick, where you were like, yo, this nigga's in his
Um,
baggy, or
I
is it
like the
just serviceable rhymes?
I like the stomach abs line a lot.
But I mean, that,
Oh,
The
but hold
stomach
on,
oh,
abs,
I like that. I like
like
that too. But
how he put that line together. If
right.
he could structure that in the battle, and that would get reaction in the crowd. That would get reaction.
And I think what he said
Um,
was, my first one, like my last one, classic. You don't have one. Tell your core, so like your core fans can
yeah.
stomach that. Then tell them where you got your abs from.
Tell him
abs
where you got
from.
your
So
abs from, cause he got
right,
lipo and all. Like that's
right,
fire.
right.
Oh
And then
no, he
core
got
means your
he got
abs.
a whole structure built
Yeah,
abs,
yeah.
just
You
like
keep saying
Drake,
That's
that
what
like
just
you
I'm
got
like.
like, bro.
intel
That was
information. Shut up.
fire.
Oh, I do.
No, you don't.
Are you joking with me?
So you telling me you somehow know Drake's confidential doctor that told you confidential information that doctors cannot break the law to just tell niggas, but he told you. You do know that nigga that's you can't do that. You can't go to people and say, hey, I just did such and such as lips or abs. They can't do that.
Yeah, it's called HIPAA. I know.
So niggas is just out here just saying fuck HIPAA because I want to tell. Shut the
Hey,
fuck up.
Nah, the bitches
you
is
could,
the bitches. Nah, the bitches talk. Not my fault. The
you
women,
could,
the ladies.
you got to remember a whole building works there.
So you mean to tell me
I'm
that
just telling
Drake
you that.
Wait, hold on. You mean to
I'm
tell
just
me
telling
that
you
Drake?
that.
Hold on. You mean to tell me that Drake, arguably
Uh huh.
one of the most recognizable people in the world, is not suited enough to make sure common folk, and I'm not saying whoever gave information, or people that can protect him, can't, that he won't have steps in line to make sure that doesn't happen. Now, I just find that hard to believe. But if you got your
Yeah.
sources, you got your sources. I won't knock them.
Hey,
It's neither here
I,
nor
I'm
there.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. Bro just posted a picture of him and Tyga, the doctor.
I just don't believe that you can surgically give anybody abs anyway. But
Oh,
Oh no, you
Drake
could do
got
that. Oh,
pecs.
that's for sure. That's for
Drake
sure.
got
hold
pecs,
on, but
bro.
hold on, but Clutch, we be working
I'm not
out.
gonna.
So
I'm not gonna.
what can they do to give a nigga fake
Hold up.
abs?
You
Hey,
want me to
bro.
hook you up? You
I
want
don't
me to
know the
hook you up?
process. I don't know the process.
You know I used to film
Hey,
and
that's
work
fucked up.
with shit as well from the
Well, that's neither here
surgical
nor there. We're
centers
going down a
as
rabbit
well.
hole. It don't matter. Let me ask you
It's
this. Let me ask you this, Clutch. What does Drake have to do
All right.
to get back in this fight?
He has to. The beat got to be crazy. No hook.
Okay.
6 minutes of unlike, bro. No gloves. Rap about niggas, mamas, sisters, cousins, nigga. Bring up that one nigga that was hating on you that gave you too much information. Like even diss some of the homies you think might be a mole. It's time to like, bro, take that thing off. nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the if he come out dissing his own homies immediately, yo,
That would show like he on some crazy
that's
shit. But see, that's the thing. Like, I just feel like I don't know what he can say about Kendrick at this point. Like, what are you gonna say? Like,
I
I think
me
everything
neither.
he did in the first song was real kind of kid gloves. Like, you're getting jerked in your record label, you're short, you have small feet, you're not top three. Like, these ain't scathing things. I do feel like he does need
Yeah,
to remove these gloves and try to drop something.
yeah. If I'm not picking either side, yo. I'm just giving y'all my perspective on if I was in this situation.
Okay. Well,
Um,
man, we definitely.
I would approach Kendrick like this: Yo, homies is the killers. You're not. I would be
Mmm.
on that. Stop
Yeah.
talking to me like you above me, like you did some gangster shit, bro. We have never heard of you dropping nobody. No one has ever said, nigga, what was your hood name, bro?
that is a
I
great
would be on that.
and he kind of alluded to that on Taylor Made when he was like, "We know you never went to county jails with no shower shoes. That was the other niggas in the hood that empowered you." So I think he is,
You
and I think he's got to jump head first into those waters.
first into that. Yeah.
Like
Fact,
just
head
cause you
first. You can't
he got a damn near nigga. You ain't live it. You witness it through your folks' past, scribbled on your notepad, created
notepad.
that's kind of like how Hov talked to
How
Nas on that type shit.
woo, nigga,
Yeah.
that's his. He do that angle along with some other shit that we don't know about. Crazy beat flow. He's back in the mix.
So you feel like if he come with the right record, and when do you feel like it needs to be dropped by?
Definitely was to today's Friday, so it definitely need to be out before next Wednesday because that'll have made it like pretty much like a week. He got to be within a week.
All
Only
right.
thing
So
is, is Kendrick the way he write his shit gets better over time. So you
yeah,
got to
niggas is
move quickly.
yeah, cause niggas ain't going back and listen to that drop and give me 50 anymore. I ain't gonna lie, especially cause this nigga done just dropped us two joints. Like niggas, yeah. So all right, so we definitely are in agreement that Drake can get back in the fight. He just needs to come with a heavy-handed overhand right to get him back in the fight. Let me ask you this before
Absolutely.
we let you go. Let me ask you this before we let you go. Speaking of overhand right in a fight, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fought. And I actually owe Devin Haney an apology. Cause
Yeah, we
nigga,
all
I
do.
cause I had said a line, even though the line I had said in the song was hilarious to me. I had said, what did I say? What did I say, Clue? It was a great line. I said
Get
I
knocked
said
out.
I said I said I said I said I said I never look in the I said I'm never only looking in the future, only stare at the past. Whenever I do that shit, it be making me mad. Niggas popping like David. Niggas popping like Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia swag, break they jaw, face looking like American Dad. So I said
Mm,
that because I thought it was some clean, cool. But now it's been revealed that Ryan Garcia
yeah,
was on the juice. So at first, before we even open up the conversation, you know, Devin Haney, if he's out there, pretty sure he's a friend of the pod. I'm sorry, man. I might have jumped out the window prematurely. It was a clever punchline. You know what I mean? I was having fun
real
at the
nigga.
moment. But in real seriousness, that is a blood sport where niggas put their life on the line. So I can never co-sign or stand
Facts.
by a nigga that's cheating and you going in there and you can really hurt somebody. So my apologies, Devin Haney. I'm like my heart bleed. Like I felt bad for him. But with that being said, what are your thoughts on the Ryan Garcia nigga testing positive for the juice? Twice. They say like two different PEDs.
It's first off, it looks real bad because one, your promo for the battle was just hella left field and crazy. So we were
Yep.
questioning your sanity at that point. and then you're testing positive for PEDs. You feel me? It looks like, bro, do you even really give a fuck? Like that's how I feel about that. Um Shit, I just feel like it's a dirty game, my nigga, and niggas want it bad. You know what
And
I'm
he
saying?
came
He
in
ain't the
there
first
over.
nigga to have
He
done
came
that
in there
shit.
overweight. He came in there 3 pounds overweight too because he said in the Gervonta Davis fight he was like complaining like that's why he lost that fight because of the dehydration clause, and so he didn't care about being heavier for this fight. And then they was basically saying like that 3 pounds makes a fuck ton of difference
Matters.
in that fight. Like you know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, man. I just feel like
Hell yeah.
anybody cheating to get an advantage, I don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I already the lead up to the fight, I was saying the same thing, like kind of how you were saying. I was like, yo, he needs to get a mental eval. This dude saying some wild, crazy shit. You know, he's doing some wild shit. But if it is confirmed that he cheated, I got no respect for that, man. That's not cool. And he's
Yeah,
saying because you don't play boxing, niggas lose their life in that ring.
but like
And
for
if you
nigga
going
died
on,
in the
and
ring earlier this year already.
that's crazy,
You
dog.
know what
I
I'm
seen a
saying?
video the other.
So it ain't no
Yeah, yeah. It's wild shit. And nigga get. And when you really go back and look at that fight, like he was punishing
hitting him
that
with some
nigga,
shit.
man, putting that nigga on his pockets. Like so, yeah. I don't know. It's not a good look for Ryan Garcia. It's not good for the sport. So
So what they're
they gotta
saying
figure it out.
that
At
what
But
they're
all.
yeah, man.
saying
What?
that he came back positive for is ostarine,
No, there's
and
another
it's
one too. There's a second
Okay.
one they said that he's coming that he came back positive for as well. So there's two
two of
different
them.
things. Yeah.
I'm
And
seeing
he they,
Okay.
ostarine,
you should look it
and
All
up.
right.
Look.
And
and
what's
what they're
Austrian?
saying. So what they're saying ostarine is it's a selective androgen receptive modulator, which means it attaches to a protein in the body known as androgen receptors. When
Okay.
ostarine binds to the receptors, it tells the muscles to grow. So that's
Oh, okay.
the so it's like a enhancement, to get stronger, quicker, and better
Yeah,
results.
you get bigger faster, you
Um,
recover faster.
Oh, okay. Spider Man said it wasn't the other one. It was just Ostarine. Okay. But nah, if it's a substance you ain't supposed to use, you
yeah,
shouldn't have it in your body.
yeah, facts. It's
But
banned.
Um,
I do. But I think that Ryan Garcia shouldn't even fight him. I feel like once he came in 3 pounds overweight, I wouldn't have even fought him because you can get your ass beat.
yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
even though it says 3 pounds
Whoa.
overweight, when niggas drink some fucking water, that's gonna go up to 13 pounds. You see what I'm
Facts,
saying?
nigga.
So, and if a
It's
nigga has been,
but I'm still tripping off of like because he tested before the fight
Yeah, the day
but
and
that's
before
the
the
he
thing.
was
fight.
clean before the fight.
Yeah, I
Well,
So
think
they're
that.
what?
saying
That's where it's kind of tricky for me.
these test results came back from a test he did the day before. So they're saying the day before he was already dirty, but I don't get it. Maybe they didn't get the results till after the fight,
Maybe they don't
or
get the results. But then you also got to think about it like this: if there's a decision maker in that building, and you got 70,000 people in a building, and you got $80 million on the line, somebody might be like, "How about we announce this after the fight?" Which,
After
if
the
that is
fight,
the
for
case,
sure, nigga.
yes. Which, if that is the case, is fucked up for the fighter that's not cheating.
Haney.
You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? But I could absolutely see somebody being like, "We can't cancel this fight. We're going to refund everybody's money." You
Yeah,
feel what I'm
fuck
That's
then.
saying?
That's too
crazy.
much bread, nigga. Absolutely not. Absolutely
Absolutely.
not.
But if I was Ryan Garcia, I would have been like, "Fuck that! I ain't fighting this nigga," because it wasn't for the belt anyway. So he kept his belt.
Right.
So and now since the nigga got caught damn near juicing, they might take his loss away too. So that loss might not even count on his record.
Oh damn.
Exactly. So, but it's the crazy part. We all gonna remember that ass whooping though, and
We
that's the
still beat the
fucked
dog
up
shit out
part
of him.
about it.
And them motherfucking drugs uh didn't help that left hand keep connecting with the side of that. I don't know if it
Nigga.
had anything to do with hand speed, but he kept getting to the same spot. I'm like, you know, this nigga
Yeah,
only has a left hook, right? Move.
man.
so
Mo like
so
bro, but them
for sure.
professionals, man, you know how that shit go.
For sure. But man, we want to thank you for coming in and chopping it up with us, man. Plug your stuff, man. Let them know where they can find you at, man, and we'll definitely get you back up in the show soon. But let them know where they can find you, or if you got anything coming up in the near future.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yo, it's the Kid Clutch, aka the Pint Size Sparrow, and all that good shit. You feel me? Follow me on Instagram, Clutch at all times. Everything spelled regular, just spell times with a Z. You feel me? I got all type of music on all the digital streaming platform, all DSPs. You feel me? Just type in the Kid Clutch, how it's spelled right now. My next battle in the Bay. You feel me? June 29th. You feel me? We going to the Bay. You feel me? I
Okay.
can't announce who I got. You feel me? But it's already locked in, nigga. We going to the Bay. Dope boy, you for sure invited, nigga. Pop out to the
I'm
north, nigga.
coming,
You want
man.
to go
But I
home
gotta,
anyway, nigga.
I gotta pull up, man. I gotta come see one of these battles in person. So I'll tap in with you offline, find out who the opponent is. But I'm gonna definitely pull up with you and ride out with my guy.
My niggas, for sure, for sure.
All
Hey
right.
man, all y'all drink your water, eat your fruit, my nigga, and do your push-ups, nigga.
100%.
Love
Appreciate you,
y'all niggas.
dog. Love you, bro. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, player.
For sure. Allah. Allah.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. What do we have?
Uh,
What are we at time wise?
hour and 15.
I feel like that was a good little
Little
conversation. I'm gonna
emergency.
yeah, I feel it was a good little emergency state of affairs for the culture. Did anybody? Yeah, we'll be back on the sixth. Yes. Um, is there anything else in here?
Actually, let me see. Let me plug a couple things uh, for
Whoa.
Clutch and the team real quick. Since you said what else he got coming up, because we just got booked, and I'm sure that's why he didn't announce it, because
Okay.
it just got booked today. But
Okay.
July 4th, we're gonna be in. Well, I'm not gonna be in, but my team will be performing in Las Vegas.
Hey.
It's gonna be the Project Bloat Unplugged series. So yeah, look for us in Las Vegas. The event and location is to be announced, but we'll be posting it. And then July 6th and 7th, there's the Kala Festival, which is going to be in the Inland Empire. We're going to be performing over there as well. And when I
Okay.
say
Well,
we, I
that's
just mean PDH Music Entertainment, Clutch, YDB, and K Capri and Million. Everyone you guys already seen before. But yeah,
well, there it is,
come
man.
check them out.
Well, yeah, man. We want to thank you guys for tuning in with us, man. We love you guys to pieces, man. And we pulled up. Clue actually went to the studio just to do this. There might be some other stuff that he can do, but this was mainly what he went up there to do. And we
Facts.
thank you guys, and we love you all enough to where we was like, we was in a text chat this morning. I was like, listen, I don't know if we have to go to the office to do this, but we definitely can't wait till Monday to talk about this because time is moving too fast. And if let's just say like just until further notice, Clue, when the emergency things happen, when the emergency things happen, you and I are just quarterback that, and we'll just run it, like, you know what I mean, because I
Okay.
know a lot of times, YDB's busy, Dave's busy, but we can always link up whether you're at the house or whether you're here. So
Okay.
so even if something happens between now and Monday morning at
Yep.
noon, because I think that it will,
You
we
think
will
your
be here
boys
to cover it for you guys. If it happens
y-
at 1 o'clock in the morning, we'll be up here too to talk about it. So we're here for you guys. We love you guys. We're growing every day. Shout out to all the new subscribers that we're getting. We're at about 28, 150 now. So we're growing on our way to 30K subscribers. We love every single one of you. And the world is
shout
starting to.
outs Jay Morris.
Shout
Happy
out Jay
birthday
Morris.
again,
It
bro,
is his
bro.
birthday. Shout out to
Yep.
the
Mod
whole mod
squad.
squad. Shout out to the East Short Saxes. What up? To the Miss Kiwis, to the Living My Jeff Life, to everybody that be here, the day ones. You know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate you all, and we will be back to holla if we need to talk about this more. East Short Sax, just running back from the top. We was chopping it up about the newest Kendrick diss. So yeah, we will hop on here and let you guys know if anything happens between now and Monday. But if you don't hear from us between now and Monday, we will check you guys out Monday at noon. We will be back at work Monday through Friday, and we will be back making a hot song every episode because that's what we do. This will be song
Facts.
51. We've been doing it for a while. So yes, we thank you all and we love you all. You got anything else you want to say, Clue?
I think we good.
All right, man. We thank y'all. We will see y'all next time. And until something else happens, we'll see you guys Monday. 100.
Yep. Click that like button, subscribe, share, bell
Peace.
notification.